Hey guys, welcome back to a Rare Breed podcast. My name is Avi, the host, and I know it's been a while since I've done a podcast episode, and I'm trying, man. I am trying to figure out. The last time I tried to do a podcast episode, and my computer gave a shit on me, like straight up. I don't have a laptop anymore. And so I'm lucky enough that my wife was nice and let me use her computer, right? Well, yeah, so I recorded a whole ass episode. I think it was like a few weeks ago, and I couldn't do anything about it. I couldn't send it anywhere, I couldn't upload it anywhere. And the only way to edit the video was if I downloaded like a special editing app on my wife's computer. It's been like a hot mess. And to top that off, right? Like I had to pay monthly for this video editing app to be able to edit any videos that I make. So I'm like, dude, it's been a hot mess, right? It's been a hot mess. But I know that there's a lot of shit going on, right? Like, I want to talk about a lot of shit because, I mean, the first thing that I want to talk about, which I should have made like a whole ass list, like I did the last time I tried to record a video, and it is what it is, right? So I'm just gonna go into this, and you're just gonna have to bear with me. I really did try to do, and like it kind of pisses me off, right? That I'm paying $9.99 a month for this fucking app to not be able to record on it. Like it gives me, and it was so cool. I was so excited, right? Like it gives me this cool like screen sharing thing, so I could have like recorded my whole screen with me in the little corner in like this fancy little bubble. It was so cool, but my microphone wasn't working. Like it wasn't catching me talking. I recorded like 2 minutes of just silence. Which really pissed me off because it recorded the video. Like it got the audio of the video. Anyway, I'm done rambling about that. My point here is that I should have just made a list of all of my topics because it's much easier to do it that way. But guess what? You guys are listening to my podcast because it's usually just a ramble session anyway. So that's what it is. It's going to be a ramble session. So here we go. The first thing that I do really, really want to talk about, though, is one of the episodes from Tucker Carlson. So I don't remember what day he released it. I don't even know if it's going to tell me. But there's an episode from Tucker Carlson that was very recent. It was maybe like Wednesday or Thursday is when the episode was. I think it was Wednesday. But he interviews this guy, which I don't even know what his name is. Dane Wigington. I don't know. You gotta check out this interview, though. I wish I could just fucking show you. He goes into talking about chemtrails, and I bet you the audio will catch. So I'm gonna play a little bit of it. I want you to hear it. Excuse me, I'm gonna burp a lot. I can just feel it. I don't know why that happens to me. Maybe I should probably get that checked. I should probably get that checked, right? But whatever. I burp a lot when I talk a lot, so. But I want you to hear just like a little bit of what this episode is about, because me trying to explain it, I can just ramble on forever. So just time out and hear this.
Long-lasting condensation trails left in the sky by high-flying aircraft are actually, quote, chemtrails, consisting of chemical or biological agents sprayed for nefarious purposes undisclosed to the general public, period. Believers in this conspiracy theory say that while normal contrails dissipate relatively quickly, contrails that linger must contain additional substances. Those who subscribe to the theory speculate that the purpose of the chemical release may be solar radiation management, weather modification, psychological manipulation, human population control, biological or chemical warfare, or testing of a biological or chemical agent on the population, and that the trails are causing respiratory illnesses and other health problems. So I read that, and the purpose, of course, of that paragraph is not to illuminate what this might be, but to attack it's a form itself of psychological warfare, of propaganda. And when I read that, I said to myself, there's clearly something going on, because the people who control Wikipedia, which would be the intel agencies, as we know, don't want anyone to talk about this. So with that lengthy preface explaining why this conversation is taking place, I will turn it over to you to explain what are these lines in the sky that we have all seen.
There's sprayed particulate dispersion. There is no theory in this equation. Bottom line is, when we have up-close film footage of these aircraft at altitude, KC-10s, KC-135s, C-17 Globemasters, with nozzles visible turning dispersions on and off, this is not, quote, condensation. Geoengineering Watchdog is the only entity that has taken a NOAA flying lab, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration flying lab, top scientists in it, to sample what these heavy aircraft are emitting at altitude. That sample was processed at Rensselaer Polytechnic in New York, one of the world's most renowned testing institutions. We found exactly what we knew we would find, starting with aluminum nanoparticles, bioavailable.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there because I don't want it to get all crazy and I don't want to obviously just have you guys staring at me and listen to that. So I wish I could figure out the screen sharing thing, but that's going to be, it is what it is, right? So I'll figure that out eventually. Especially if I'm paying for this fucking thing, I'm going to figure it out. Maybe my wife is smart enough to help me. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But my point here is, you really need to go check out that episode, because listening to what he says, I've been saying this for years. I feel like it's been since, maybe even before 2012, when we first really started to notice these planes in the sky doing what they're doing, right? And then leaving the trail, and the trail would stay, and then it would expand. And now, at this point in today's day and age, they are expanding, and they are literally turning into clouds. It's insane. I have physically watched it happen. I've been outside long enough to see the trail start and watch it literally expand into an entire cloud. It's insane to find out what this guy has researched and tried to find out. And it's at the end of the episode, he gets really passionate about it. He's explaining why he's even looking into it, right? And it's crazy because you mention chemtrails to people and they automatically think you're one of those tinfoil hat people. You're just crazy. There's no way that the government or anybody would be spraying chemicals in the sky. Really, is it that crazy? Is it really that crazy? I don't think it is, but maybe it is. Even Tucker in the episode says, at first I didn't understand. I didn't understand, and now it all makes sense. And he even says, before 2020, right? Before what? We didn't really, I guess you could say we didn't fully understand. We didn't actually believe that, our government could fucking lie like that. We could be lied to in such a way, in such a large scale. We just didn't think that it could happen, right? Even the conspiracies on 9/11, when I figured those out, it was heartbreaking, because it was oh my God, could we really have been I'm not even going to get into that, but seriously, if you want to jump down the 9/11 rabbit hole, if you're an American patriot like me and remember 9/11 for what it was when it happened, I remember that day so vividly, and it was the main reason I am the American patriot I am today, and I can't for 1 second think about the false, I'm not even going to get into that. 9/11 kind of pisses me off because, it does. But, and there's a lot of shit about 9/11 that I'm even coming into today, right? Which I'm going to get into that topic later. But yeah, so just the realization of being lied to on such a big fucking scale. I mean, that's a big deal, and he's like confirming everything that I have already said since, I'm pretty sure it's like 2012. Maybe sooner. But yeah, man, that episode will fuck you up because he explains in that episode, and I'm like, I don't want to like give it all away, but he really like scientifically explains what's happening to our environment, right? Like when you talk about like global warming and you talk about climate change, like our government and governments all over the world are responsible for whatever climate change is in its entirety, right? Like climate change is not just like you and I doing our normal day-to-day things. Like it has everything. I can't even explain this without rambling on like a fucking buffoon, but the best way I can explain climate change is it is being forced. It is being done on purpose, essentially for profit. Like they are capturing the weak-minded people into believing that like the earth is falling apart just naturally because we as human beings have just destroyed it with our everyday consumer-driven lives, right? That's not entirely the case. These people are purposefully ruining the planet. And I really do feel like they're purposefully ruining the planet so that they can make a profit on people willing to put money into a cause. Like, of course, people are going to be like, oh my God, we have to save the planet. Take all of my money. You know? And, like, that's essentially what's happening. These big corporations, and honestly, it's governments alongside with corporations that are just destroying the planet. And I mean, he even says it in the episode. I really do believe that it could very well be like unintentionally, right? Like they're unintentionally literally destroying our fucking planet for a profit. And disguising it and calling it climate change. Global warming, whatever you want it, like it's all being done on purpose. And I know I'm pretty sure I've said this before. Like they are dumping chemicals into landfills. They're dumping chemicals into the ocean, into lakes, into water sources. Every bit of drinking water that we consume is somehow in some way tampered with, and it's got something in it. Like there's no drinking water that you can drink unless you go to the mountains, which I'm telling you right now, because of what they're doing to the sky, there is no way that there is anything safe on this planet. They are destroying wildlife with the chemicals that they spray. And like I really want people to understand that. Like it's not just you and I that is going to feel the effects of what is being sprayed in the air. Like this is the plants, right? The plants, the insects, the wildlife, everything that is living and breathing on this planet is going to feel the effects of what is coming down from these planes that's being sprayed. And like you can try to say that it's not real, but like, I mean, seriously, go to the website that this guy, and like I said, I wish I could fucking show you. Go to the website that this guy offers in this video, which you can find this video on YouTube, right? Go to YouTube, look up Tucker Carlson, and it's literally like the third video right now. Go watch it. Watch it in its entirety. Don't just watch clips of it. Don't just get clips from, the real section. No. You need to actually watch the entire video. Listen to what he is saying, because We are at war and we don't even know it, right? Just I'm begging you as a listener, just go listen to that episode. Go watch it, okay? Just do that for me. That's all I ask. Okay. Now that one is over, I'm done rambling on, cuz like seriously, that's a big fucking deal. And that in its own that has been a conspiracy theory for a long time that, we really couldn't prove. Like, unless you were someone like this guy who is actually out there on the fucking ground doing the work, finding out what is actually happening. We didn't really know. We were just speculating. We were assuming. We were just whatever, Like, you see him in the sky and you're like, well, that's not natural, Well, now there is actually proof. Like, it is documented proof that there is chemicals being sprayed in the air. And it's already like being found in everything. There's plastic. They're microplastic little fibers that literally we're breathing in, and it's getting into our bloodstreams. It's getting into our fucking bodies, which is causing a lot of health issues. Right? I mean, I'm telling you, go check out that episode. It's 1,000% worth it. I've already rambled on for 16 minutes, almost 17 minutes, about what this episode is about. So you really should just go listen to it in its entirety. I mean, Candace Owens, which there are episodes where Tucker is talking about Candace Owens, and I'm pretty sure Tucker is defending her. If I'm not mistaken, Tucker's defending Candace Owens because she's not fucking crazy, right? Like, and again, Megyn Kelly had to defend Candace Owens again because people are actually calling her crazy for just calling out the truth, right? Like, and I even said this on my last episode that I tried to record. This chair is not as comfortable as my wife claims it to be. Maybe I'm sitting on it wrong. There we go. But, what was I saying? Now I completely lost it. So I don't think that talking about this subject is a good idea, right? Because I don't want to be, like, put on a list because you talk about this specific subject. But at the same time, like, I'm pretty sure I'm already put on a list. So it is what it is. If you're not following Candace Owens and, like, what's been going on between Candace Owens, Ben Shapiro, Megyn Kelly, Tucker Carlson, like, you really should look into that. I mean, it's interesting to see what's actually happening. And like I said in my last video that I tried to get out, but it didn't work out, was that it's frustrating for me as like a Trump supporter who I've been a Trump supporter since 2016, right? Like, I voted for the fucking guy all 3 times. And I haven't really been disappointed until right now. Like, he is Israel's little bitch right now, and it's really fucking annoying. And, like, there are a few things that he's doing that it's just pissing me off, Pissing me off. But there's still a lot of things that I am very happy that he's done. I do feel like he's done a pretty damn good job so far, considering the pressure that he's been under. But I do feel the same way that Candace Owens does when it comes to Donald Trump and, like, not only Israel, but in reality, the Charlie Kirk thing. Like, how is it that our president, is not doing anything about what happened to him when he wouldn't have won without him. Does that make sense? Like, how are you gonna sit by and let the guy who got you elected just get assassinated, and you're gonna just allow all of the lying and the bullshit and the manipulation to just happen, and you're just gonna, like, I get it, maybe he's under pressure too, you know? There's a lot of eyes on this. It's very dangerous to even talk about, right? Like, and it's dangerous to talk about Israel in any kind of negative sense. And it's not necessarily like, and this is what I want people to understand, right? Like, if you're gonna take shit out of context no matter what. But I do want people to understand that everybody so far that has said anything negative about the Israeli government is not actually talking about Jewish people, right? Like, when we talk about the Israeli government, that has absolutely nothing to do with the Jewish religion. It has nothing to do with that. And if you like correlate the two together, that's your own fault. They're not together. They are not the same thing. Like, the Israeli government is not the Jewish government. Like, that's not what it is. The Israeli government is the Israeli government. Jewish people and the Jewish religion is its own, like, it's a religion. You're Jewish. You're religious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't correlate the two together. They're not the same thing. And so when you talk about the Israeli government in a negative way, these people who are like completely brainwashed, and I do mean people on the right too, like, what the fuck is happening? When you talk about the Israeli government, you're not talking about Jewish people. And if you look, like, if you do a real deep dive into the Israeli government, like, they are not to be put on this fucking pedestal, right? Like, and I even saw a video of, like, this guy talking about how, like, we fell for it, right? Like, as Americans, we fell for it for the October 7th attack. Like, we fell for it. We fell for it. I know I did. And that was like their 9/11, you know? Like, we fell for it. I mean, you know, it's a lot. That's a rabbit hole that will hurt your fucking soul, man. For real. These are rabbit holes that hurt. They hurt. When you, like, deep dive into what actually happened and what could have been what happened instead of what was told, like, and in reality, and I've even had this conversation with my buddy, like, information today is not what it used to be. It's very hard to decipher what is real and what is not. It's very hard. You have all of this information at your fingertips, essentially, but it's not always correct information. And it's even worse because now you've got these algorithms and all of this other bullshit that goes into technology that allows certain people to get certain information. Like, my wife can Google something, and I can Google the same fucking thing. And because of our algorithms and how shit is so different for us, she's gonna get a different result than I will, which is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, you shouldn't get different information based on what you already are interested in or what you already look at or what you already read. Like, if we're going to look up something, the exact same thing, it should be the exact same information, point blank, period. But we're not going to get the same information, which is why I always say, like, when you get in an argument with somebody on the internet, it's basically pointless because you're like, give me your resources, right? But What good does that do? Because I'm going to give you my resources and you're going to be like, oh, those are fake, those are fake. It's going to go back and forth all day. Like, it's literally just a circle, because I could say that your information is false and you're going to say that my information is false. And who's to say whose information is actually fucking accurate? Right? Am I tripping? Did I just go in a circle for no reason? Like, I know that I made sense. Whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big circle. The internet and all of this AI technology and all of this actual fucking ridiculous technology, we can't be entirely sure that any information that we get is accurate. And where is it coming from? At this point, I do feel like it's a big game of fucking telephone, right? I think that's what that game was called. That's what my wife said it was called, where you start the rumor, right? Like, you start off with one person, you whisper something in their ear, and then it goes down the line, and by the end of the line, it's a totally different story. Like, it's not what the first person said, because everybody changes it along the fucking line. That's what I feel like we get on the internet. That's what we get when we ask for information. When we ask for real, accurate information, it's just this long line of fucking everybody fucking it up. I don't know. That's just me. That's just my ramble session for today. And real quick, I want to mention, because I've been seeing a lot of shit about, and like, the elections just happened, right? And I'm sad, I wasn't even a part of the elections this time around, because I still haven't gotten my fucking Arizona driver's license, y'all. Don't fucking judge me, okay? I do walk around with a stupid-ass Colorado driver's license because I'm a goddamn idiot and didn't realize I didn't have my birth certificate, so I had to, get my birth certificate. But I'm hoping now I can actually go and get my driver's license, but I didn't know if with the government shutdown, if I was able to go. I didn't actually look it up, so that's kind of my bad. Whatever. It is what it is. I missed it. I won't miss it again. Yeah, that's what it is, man. It is what it is. All right, well, I do want to talk really quick about what's been going on in New York. So, I know that, and I don't even know what happened with my local election, to be honest. I have no idea. No idea. I feel really bad, but I'll get there. Next year it'll be all Arizona, okay? All Arizona. Fuck Colorado. Colorado can suck a fat one at this point. Which I already know that Colorado is, literally going down a shithole. So, it is what it is. Colorado is just a lost cause. And I know what people are going to say, oh, you're a traitor, you left. There's no saving Colorado, okay? There's no saving it. It is just as fucking far gone as California. If not worse. And Colorado is just gone. It's literally a lost cause. And if you stay there, you're just putting yourself through misery. Just let those liberals move in, take over, and fucking run it down the shithole. Because that's what's going to happen. Just let them do it. There's too many. You are completely 1,000% outnumbered in the state of Colorado if you are a true conservative. It sucked. I was miserable. I was actually miserable in Colorado. I am not miserable here in Arizona. I can tell you that. It's a whole different, you can feel the vibe, minus the way people drive, which I know I've said this a million times, minus the driving, I actually absolutely fucking love it here. We went to Colorado recently to see my father because there's some shit going on with my dad. So we recently went back to Colorado to visit my dad, and it was a fucking terrible time. We did not have a good time at all. The only thing that we really, truly missed about Colorado was the green chili. That's it. Which, still, to this day, doesn't make any sense to me how the state of Arizona doesn't have any real, Mexican restaurants that sell green chili. What the fuck? Our neighbor state, the actual state right next door to us, I think it's on this side, but whatever. The state that's right next door to us, right? Right next door. Is the, like, home founder of green chili. Like, Hatch green chili came from New Mexico. Right? That's where Colorado got it from. They stole it from New Mexico. How is it that the state of Arizona is not fucking flooding with green chili? How is that possible? The state of Colorado is flooding with green chili. What the fuck is going on? That I had to bitch about that, because, like, what the actual fuck, Arizona? Right? Like, anyway. So yeah, I want to talk about what happened in New York, right? So the elections in New York were just like an utter failure. That's what it looked like. I mean, they literally, I mean, and I don't know if it was like, I don't think there was a governor race yet. I think that's in like 2 years. But there was the mayor race, and that guy Mamdani, or whatever his name is, Mamdani. Yeah, that guy, he's a piece of shit, right? Like, let's just be real. He's an absolute piece of shit. But he won the election on a bunch of lies. Free buses, free all this, free that, free this, free that, right? He won the hearts of the young, fucking dumb, brainless generations. And day one, let everyone down, because he's not capable. Like, the mayor doesn't have that kind of power. And if you didn't know that, you're a fucking idiot. You are a goddamn idiot if you thought that the mayor was going to be able to give you all kinds of free shit. I mean, wow. Just wow. And not only that, but it really is kind of scary to realize and, like, notice how many Muslims, how many, like, Islamic cultured people are taking over parts of this fucking country. That in itself should terrify you, like, piss you off, make you want to punch a wall, right? It makes me very mad. It makes me very mad that there are seriously parts of the United States that don't look like America anymore. They look like Middle Eastern fucking countries, because they have come here probably illegally, more than likely illegally. They have come here and taken the fuck over in certain parts. Like, for instance, just look up Dearborn, Michigan, and tell me that looks like a fucking American city. Literally, go to YouTube right now and look up Dearborn, Michigan, and tell me that looks like an American fucking city. It's crazy. It's like, it's actually fucking crazy. Oh, man. Yeah, so I just want people to realize that, like, that shit shouldn't fly, right? Like, this Islamic culture is not for America. And, like, these people coming here, they need to acclimate to our culture, not the other way around. They don't get to come here and bring their culture here and expect us to just bow down. Like, no, that shit is not gonna fly. I will literally die on that. I will not allow that shit to happen in my fucking country. No way. No way, no how. Are you bringing Sharia law into this goddamn country? There is no fucking way. I literally will die for that to not happen. So, there's that. I just had to make that very abundantly clear. Like, Sharia law, I'm not down for. I'm not down for that. That shit should not be in our country, point blank, period. And if you really think that Sharia law should be a fucking thing in this country, get out and go to the Middle East. Bye. I can't. Oh, man. Makes me need some coffee. Yeah. Can't do that. Will not do that. So, there is that. I just had to bring that up. I had to point that out. I have been rambling on for almost 40 minutes now, so I guess I'm done. I guess I will say adios, and I really do appreciate anyone who listens, anyone who does actually listen. Like, you are literally awesome. And I've noticed, actually, that my last 2 episodes, they've really gotten out of the country, so I appreciate everyone for listening, even if you are in another country. And if you don't listen all the way, I'm sorry, like, you missed my appreciation. But, yeah, I really do appreciate everyone listening. You guys are awesome. Whoever's listening in, like, Australia and Europe, like all of Europe, there's parts. I mean, there was somebody from Japan. I couldn't even believe somebody from Japan listened to my podcast. That was crazy. I wonder if they had to, like, use the translator. Anyway, it was super cool. I mean, I'm not saying necessarily that I'm proud of where my country is right now, but I do love my country very much, and I do feel like you should love where you were born. And I am very lucky and grateful that I was born in this great nation, and that I have what I have, and I live the life I live. I wouldn't trade it for any other place. I really wouldn't. I know that there's a lot of shit going on, and that there's a lot of things we can change, and I do believe that we can change them. We just have to address the issue, really truly address the issue, and then work on a solution to fix it. You can't fix the problem if it's not fucking brought up, right? And you can't fix a problem if it's brought up and then immediately that person fucking dies. Like, come on. If RFK gets assassinated, we know what's really going on. They really do want to keep us poisoned, and we need to fight back. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can't allow this shit to happen anymore. As a society, as a real strong society, as an American society, we need to fucking stand up against the bullshit. Stop poisoning us through water, through air, through food. Stop poisoning us. Period. We need to, that should be our stronghold. Like, that's our last straw, right? Like, you lie to us on a constant basis. Like, everything we even thought we knew about history, about our country, it's all practically a lie. The only thing I actually truly believe is our Constitution. Which, if you have to, go fucking read it, bro. Because it wasn't supposed to be what it is today. Like, we have royally fucked up. Somewhere along the lines, we allowed some stupid shit to happen and corrupt our fucking Constitution. Because, like I said, just go reread it. The original Constitution. Go reread it. That's all I got. I appreciate you listening. Thank you. Stay safe. It's Saturday, and it's like 12 o'clock, so stay safe out there. It's getting crazy. I feel like that's all I got. So I'll catch you on the next episode.